Hi everyone. We want to talk about climate change today because apparently on all the news channels...
Well, all the news channels?
All of them.
So it's almost like they've been doing it together and they're all putting the same news out at the same time?
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's almost like it's sort of like one news channel controls the rest.
Yeah, it seems like that's probably Reuters that are behind that.
So Reuters owned by Rothschild.
Really? Fancy that. Anyway, the news report is about this new UN, United Nations report on climate change. And guess what?
What?
It has to be approved by somebody. Do you know who?
Well, I would guess the UN members.
No. Well, if you call all governments this planetary game sphere that we're playing on, UN members.
No. So that has to be approved by all governments?
It has to be approved by government first.
All of them, or just part of them, or just a majority?
All of them.
So what if some say no?
Didn't you know they're all in it together?
Just like the newsagents?
Yeah!
Wow. Next thing you'll be telling me all the banks are in it together.
Oh yeah, they are, aren't they?
And all the electric companies and gas companies. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're all in it together.
Seems like everyone's.
You remember Cameron? We're all in it together. You know, this Blair-esque thing that he does.
Yeah. But he wasn't talking about us, was he?
No. When he says we, he means them.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah, nothing to do with us.
No.
Nothing to do with us. But yeah, basically this UN report. I was going to buy the newspaper today, but why should I bother? We've just had a look at the newspapers and the newsagents, and it says that there's going to be no food, there's going to be famine, there's going to be certain species of animals that are going to die. But and it's your fault. Your fault. It's everybody's fault.
But didn't we also read another little bit where it said about the climate change data being fixed?
Yes.
And it came out last year that all the emails had been released, that they were all fixing the data. So, is anyone still believing this climate change four-letter words?
Yeah. Well, some people do. But you see, they can make money out of it. Because if you invest in reports like this, and an invest means to make profit for themselves, not for us. Again, we're going to make a little video about the words that are used against us. Proud and ambitious for the people that live and work in this island, or these islands. But the people actually means the employees and supporters of the government and the councils. But yeah, so what the newspapers and the news are doing today, they're all at it, and it's the first report that comes on is this UN climate change report. And guess what?
What?
Another guess what?
What?
You are all going to have to pay for it.
Well, that sounds fair, because it's obviously you lot.
That's not fair, that's fear.
Oh, yeah.
And you know what fear is? I looked up fear this morning.
False evidence appearing real.
Yes. An unpleasant emotion caused by a belief of something that's not good.
Probably got less O's in it then. One
less O, yeah. It's called religion, not religion, religion. It's stealing the mother away. You know, our governments and councils seem to have become like a mothering. It was Mothering Sunday yesterday.
Well, a mother with a rather nasty streak.
Yeah, you get this thing, you know, the church. Have you seen that? Remind you of anything? Birth canal, anyone? Mother Circe. You know, you see the man in the dress, or the paedophiles that are in the church, they wear this dress. That's the man inside the woman. Oh,
come on. Are you trying to say there's some priest that may not be for the better of mankind?
Yeah, I am. Have you seen this? This priest, right, Charles Bishop Pell, is on child
Who's he with here?
Chuck, Prince Charles.
Well, I tell you, I've got to be honest here, I'm not surprised in the slightest. I remember hearing 20 or 30 years ago about Charlie boy buggering one of his butlers right up the O'Jacksey.
That's sick.
Well, they've got to be sick to do what they do.
When we say sick, we don't mean good, by the way. Word to your mother, word from my mother as well. So how come these people, Fishhead has been arrested, I think, on child sex charges. It goes back to the 70s.
Wait a minute, didn't he have another friend that's recently been outed as a pedo?
Jimmy Savile was a mate of Prince Charles.
Oh, so it seems he's got a lot of pedo mates, doesn't it?
Oh dear, the royal family. The man is to be our future king.
Huh.
Surely he doesn't fiddle around with children, does he?
Well, he was fiddling around with his girt that he's got at the moment while he had Diane, wasn't he?
This is disgusting. I mean, Sodom and Gomorrah, anyone? Where have you heard those words before? It's in a Babel book. It's in a book. It's in a book called the Babel. The Holy Babel. It's full of holes.
Which this bloke's supposed to be representing.
Sorry about that, everybody. Fear, eh? Fear, fear, fear. An unpleasant emotion caused by a belief of not goodness. How come these people have not been arrested?
Because they're in the club.
Club of what?
The club of take and do what the hell you like. Because we own the courts, we own the newspapers, we own the television studios, we can do what we like, and only what we allow out comes out.
Well, bugger me senseless. Well, or
Careful what
not,
you say,
no, not as a case
Charlie
may be. Anyway, that's just that little bit. Tune in for Pop.